You are watching events in the life of Julia under the Obama-Biden administration. In this episode, we will begin with Julia at the age of 22 when she begins to go to college on your dime. But just a short review of what has happened to her up until this age. At the age of 16, she made her first visit to Planned Parenthood and received her first flat pack of birth control pills. As a result, she became very sexually active and got pregnant at the age of 17 and ended up having her first abortion under Obamacare. At the age of 18, she was registered to vote by Acorn and went to vote for Obama because she was convinced that she could stay on the dole the rest of her life. Just to refresh your memory of what happened then, since you probably didn't get a chance to read the comments for Julia age 16, they're on your screen now. If you need more time, please press the pause key.
I drank beer heavily and tried drugs enthusiastically. I discovered that it didn't make any difference whether you smoked reefer in the white classmate's sparkling new van or in the dorm room with some brother you'd met down at the gym.
He also said he had a little blow when he could afford it.
I've got two daughters, 9 years old and 6 years old. If they make a mistake, I don't want them punished with a baby.
That's okay, Mr. President. The aborted children were only your grandchildren.
Why should I be punished with a baby?
Abortion is used as just another form of birth control. If you believe this is okay, then vote for Barack Obama and Joe Biden. They're the most pro-abortion major party candidates to ever run for the White House.
I hate white people. You want freedom? You're going to have to kill some crackers. You're going to have to kill some of their babies.
Oh, she saw that on TV. Here's what was at the polling place.
The Department of Justice went after those new Black Panthers, won the case, and was ready to talk sentencing when suddenly, under the new leadership of Eric Holder, someone at the DOJ made the call to drop the case.
Gosh, I just can't imagine who might be behind that. Can you? Julia's 22 and in college and is going for a liberal arts degree. In general, that refers to a degree that's not related to a professional, a vocational, or a technical curriculum. Her courses of study include credit for campaigning and canvassing for Obama, basket weaving 101, the habits and mating of the circle fly. This course includes studies of why circle flies have always been seen around Biden, the President, Pelosi, or Harry Reid and Holder. You can see my YouTube video called Circle Flies. Her final course is the study of why homosexual and lesbian couples can't get pregnant. The course includes a mandatory 2-hour experimental lab each week. I wonder what goes on in there. She also receives credit for participating in the organizing of Occupy Wall Street activities, which is now sponsored by George Soros through the Tides Foundation and SEIU and the FL-CIO unions. No rape in her tent. She gives willingly. Even with this full credit load in her spare time at home, she studies web design for dummies. The courses are all approved and all expenses are paid by her low-interest student loans that are guaranteed by you and me, the taxpayer. Life is good. It's no wonder the United States ranks 25th in math and 17th in science as compared to other countries. Julia has already picked out the studies that she will pick up with the next semester. It's a 6-part series, and the title of it is How to Destroy America. Section 1 is Dilute the Language or Create the Tower of Babel Syndrome. Section 2, Get Control of the Education System or Plant Liberal Teachers to Undermine School and Morality. Section 3, Creating an Atmosphere of Distrust and Unrest or Divide and Conquer. Section 4, get a stranglehold on the economy and sink it with debt. Section 5, how to pay off your cronies with taxpayers' dollars and get away with it. Section 6, creating civil unrest using Occupy Wall Street as a cover. SEIU, AFL-CIO, ACORN, and NAACP as an excuse to declare martial law. Required reading will be Dreams of My Father and Mine, The Post-American World, and Rules for Radicals. This course is being taught by Bill Ayers, Sal Alinsky, Bernadine Dorn, with the guest instructor Barack Obama. She is now totally infatuated with Obama and intends to campaign and vote for him the next chance she gets. Life is good. Julia continues to turn a deaf ear to facts about Mr. Romney. She doesn't know that after going to both Harvard Business School and Harvard Law School, both at the same time, he passed the Michigan bar, but he never worked as an attorney. He ended up being what is known as a venture capitalist, and he started his first business, which was a little office supply business in Massachusetts. Just sold office supplies, pens, pencils, papers, paper clips, stuff like that. That company you now know as Staples. It has over 2,000 stores and employs 90,000 people. Romney started a company named Bain Capital, and using this pattern that he used to start Staples, now known as the Bain Way, he would go on to perform that pattern over and over again. He started companies like Domino's, Sealy, Sealy mattresses, Brookstone, The Weather Channel, you ever watch that one? Burger King, I've eaten there a lot of times. Warner Music Group, Dollarama, and Home Depot. Man, I go there almost every week. He started these and many other businesses. Well, you might ask, is there anything else that Mr. Romney might have done? Well, he volunteered for his dad's gubernatorial campaign for a year. He worked as an unpaid intern in the governor's office for 8 years. He was a Mormon missionary in Paris for 2 years. He was an unpaid bishop in the church for 10 years. He took no salary as president of Salt Lake Olympics for 3 years. No salary in Massachusetts for governor for 4 years. He was governor for free. He gave his entire inheritance to charity. That's a grand total of 28 years of unpaid service to his country, his community, his church. Why? Because that's the kind of man he is. And he'll show you right out his documented, certified birth certificate, his college transcript, his law degree which has not been revoked, an undoctored draft notice, an undoctored social security card that's really his. And Romney doesn't have to use a teleprompter to put together a sentence. See my YouTubes. Obama loses head over teleprompter, and Obama takes a prompter to daycare. I believe a man of this character can bring real change to America, a brighter hope for America. In spite of what Julia thinks, we need to vote for Romney for president. Let's just hope that Julia wakes up in time to make the right choice.